Picture this. You're 9 years old. You pop in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. No tutorial pops up, no glowing path, no arrow telling you where to walk. Just a kid, a sword, and a world that doesn't care if you figure it out or not. Now picture a kid today booting up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A giant gold icon appears on screen. Go here. Go there. So much hand-holding. You can feel your hands sweat. 2 games, 2 generations, 2 completely different brains being built. Let's go back in time. The 90s were a different era of gaming. Zelda, Metroid, Castlevania, Super Mario 64. These games had something in common. No quest markers, no hint systems, no tutorial box popping up every 30 seconds holding your hand. You had to. Memorize entire maps in your head, draw notes on actual paper, try the same room 40 times until something clicked. And here's where it gets wild. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute found that playing 3D platformers like Super Mario 64 for just 2 months actually grew gray matter in the hippocampus, the part of your brain that handles memory, spatial navigation, and problem solving. Let that sink in. A video game was physically changing the structure of children's brains, not making them worse, making them sharper. Let's break down what 90s games were really training. Spatial intelligence. Games like Metroid Prime had no minimap for most of the game. You had to build the entire world inside your head. Every corridor, every shortcut, every locked door you filed away for later. Your brain became the GPS. Problem solving. Classic Zelda dungeons didn't explain their puzzles. You bombed walls, pushed random blocks, shot arrows at torches just to see what happened. Computer scientists have actually studied some of those block puzzles and found they resemble NP-hard computational problems, meaning they're legitimately complex logical challenges, not just press A to win. Frustration tolerance. 3 lives, no saves, game over. Back to the beginning. That loop, fail, retry, learn, succeed, is literally how real skills are built. Psychologists call it productive struggle. 90s kids were doing it every afternoon after school. But around the late 2000s, something changed. Game studios got nervous. Player drop-off rates were high. Reviews complained that games were too confusing. Publishers wanted bigger audiences. So the philosophy shifted to accessibility above all. And suddenly every game had quest markers, waypoint arrows, and constant tutorial pop-ups. Enemy health bars labeled weak point with a glowing red circle. Look at Assassin's Creed. In the original 2007 game, you had to hunt targets, listen to conversations, and gather intel. It was methodical, almost slow. But by Odyssey and Valhalla, your screen looks like a Google Maps notification. Hundreds of icons, constant objectives. The game is basically begging you not to think. The challenge didn't get harder as the technology improved. It got easier. Here's the neurological problem nobody's talking about. Researchers studying GPS reliance found something alarming. When people constantly follow external navigation instead of building mental maps, the hippocampus becomes less active over time. Basically, if you never have to remember where you are, your brain stops bothering to try. Now, apply that to gaming. When every game holds your hand, guides your path, and eliminates confusion before it starts, you're not building spatial memory. You're not training problem solving. You're just following arrows. And the worst part? It feels fun because it's frictionless. But frictionless doesn't mean growth. Modern games aren't just easier. They're engineered differently at a psychological level. Battle passes, daily login rewards, seasonal events, loot crates. The design goal isn't mastery anymore. It's retention. Keep the player online. Keep them engaged. Keep them from putting the controller down. That's why you get dopamine hits every 10 minutes. New skin unlocked, new weapon, new challenge ping. It's less, can you solve this dungeon, and more. You've been online 3 hours, here's your daily reward. Fortnite, Genshin Impact, modern FIFA, Call of Duty seasons. These games are built like slot machines. Pull the lever, get the reward, stay in. 90s games made you earn the satisfaction. Modern games schedule the satisfaction for you. So what does this actually mean? 90s kids who grew up on brutal, no-hint games developed a specific mental toolkit: persistence. They learned to fail and try again without quitting. Spatial reasoning, they built entire worlds in their heads. Independent thinking, they solved problems without being told how. Gen Z gamers who grew up in the modern era learned something different: how to optimize within given systems, how to multitask across guided objectives, how to engage with social and live service gameplay. The type of cognitive training they receive from games is genuinely different, and that difference shows up outside of gaming too, in how people approach problems, handle frustration, and navigate new environments. And here's the irony that keeps me up at night. Gaming has never looked better. The graphics, the worlds, the storytelling, all of it generational. But in the pursuit of making games easier to access, the industry may have quietly removed the thing that made them powerful in the first place: the struggle. Because when a 10-year-old in 1998 finally found the hidden entrance to the water temple after 3 days of searching, nobody told them where it was. No YouTuber, no arrow, no hint system. Their brain found it, and that kid, whether they knew it or not, just got a little bit smarter. Maybe the question isn't whether games are better or worse now. Maybe the question is, what are they actually training us to become? So, drop a comment. Did 90s games make you smarter? Or are modern games just built different? This is the Paladin signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you next time.